Hey everybody, as I have been promising, I will be continuously delivering the insights that I got during my 21 days of solitude. And as I continue to meditate, I also get to understand deeper concepts of life, and somehow it seems this is the time to share these insights with as many people as it is possible. In fact, my mission is to teach everything I know, the parts that can be taught, the theory parts that can be taught free of cost through this channel and maybe a podcast to everyone who is ready to receive. But before we start, and before I want to step into that mission of mine, which it's very dear to my heart and I have been asked to do, to share all that I know in a way that people who cannot reach me in person, or they have some limitation, whether it is financial, whether it is location wise, or whichever way, and they can still have access to this wisdom, so that they are being given equal chance to improve their lives. But let's go back to basics, because what I realize with a lot of people these days is that people have become unteachable. And why I want to speak about this is because to be unteachable and to be rigid and to think that we know it all is the basic I won't say basic, but it's the most intense form of resistance towards life. And why is that? The entire cosmic energy, the entire cosmos, the whole of this existence, and all the multi-universes, all of life that has ever been, is, and would ever be, is pro-growth and is pro-learning and is pro-evolution. And if you sit here and decide that I know it all, I don't need to learn more, this is what I believe, everything else is wrong, you have already creating such a intense, powerful level of resistance in your life that life will have no choice but to forcefully teach you. It may not be today, but definitely sometime. Maybe not even in this lifetime. But at some point, your soul will have to go through the learning. And when the learning is forceful and the universe has to really dump it through your throat, it's going to be difficult, trust me. I have been there. I have been through that process. And I know how tough life can get. So let's go back to basics and let's understand some things. I feel really it is high time we have a very, very honest, authentic and real evaluation of who we are as human beings and why are we here and what are our limitations and what all we are capable of and what is our potential, and then choose with an awareness where we want to stand in life. First thing first, do not waste your energy to resist life. Do not waste your energy to argue and put up a fight with anyone, because when you do that, you're actually showing life that you're in constant battle and conflict with yourself. If you don't believe in something, good for you. Why do you have to argue about it, fight it, or defend it? If I know I'm a woman, I don't have to go around prove to you. You may believe whoever I am. I know I'm a woman. I know what I do. I know what is my purpose. So I don't need to go fight and defend it or prove it to anyone. So the moment you have a belief or a thought form or a concept, and you think you need to defend it, you need to guard it, you need to prove it, you need to sit back and realize that somewhere deep down, even you believe that this is not true. Because otherwise, why would you want to defend it? Why do you want to fight for it? Why do you want to prove yourself? The second thing is that if you do not believe in something and if you disagree with someone, you can always walk away. You don't have to waste your time and energy listening and then telling the person that I don't believe in what you say, I think you're a fool. You don't have to do all that. They will learn their lesson. You really don't have to waste energy. The whole of this life is based on how you utilize the energy that you have. How you are putting that into a process and how are you using it for your benefit. You're sitting somewhere and arguing with your near and dear ones or someone you don't even know, let's say like me, and trying to tell me you don't believe in what I say is not going to serve no one. Because I'm going to continue doing what I do and you're going to continue doing what you do, and there's going to be conflict, and that conflict is not serving any one of us. Another point is that understand teachers use a lot of story, whether it's a teacher in your school, whether it's a teacher in the form of your parents, ancestors, your elder ones. The human consciousness has evolved through storytelling. So whether these are stories of mythology, whether this is stories of something made up, whether this is, the household stories which they are interesting, serials and series upon. But human beings learn through stories. Instead of trying to focus on the characters of the story and the storyline, you need to focus on the message of the story. Do you see the gap? Now, this is happening because we have come to a place as human beings where we want to be very shallow. We don't want to go any deeper than the layer we think we know. Because it is so comfortable to be ignorant. It is so comfortable to believe I know it all. It is so comfortable to deny everything else, because if I start accepting life and concepts and perceptions which differs from me, then I have to do the deep work. Then I have to change my way of looking at life. Then I have to take responsibility for life. Then I have to pull up my socks and change things that I do not like. So I rather sit like a tree trunk and tell everyone I don't believe in this. It's not going to serve you. It's not going to serve anyone. And let's say if it is serving you, then keep it to yourself. Good, it is serving you. You don't have to fight over it. You don't have to prove a point. You don't have to be so rigid. Rigidity at some point is going to cause you a lot of aches and pains, because it will not allow you to move forward. Look at how beautiful and flexible nature is. Look at how smoothly seasons change. The monsoons in India have arrived, right? How beautifully from heat to monsoon we have shifted. There is no rigidity in nature. So why are we so rigid? Why are we trying to protect ideas? Why are we trying to protect a self-image or a belief that's not even serving anyone? Let's understand these basics. Let's not waste energy and time in doing things that are not serving anyone. How would you benefit ridiculing someone online, trolling people? How would you benefit? You're just wasting your time, your valuable time, the only resource that you can never get back in life, to go and troll someone you do not know anything about, or a subject you have no idea, or a work you have not even experienced, and then you want to give your expert opinion on something you have no idea about. Isn't it really wasteful? Aren't you wasting your most precious resource and also your energy doing something absolutely futile? Now the last point, or maybe second last, I don't know, I'm just channeling and it's coming. I was told you have to make this video and it is urgent, so I'm doing it. See, there are certain things in universe which your belief about it is not going to change it. One, because none of us is so important. None of us is indispensable. If we don't serve the universe, we would be taken off it. If we are here because there is a purpose. Nothing is meaningless. Now it is up to us to fulfill that purpose or keep coming back and keep struggling with wanting to know what is the purpose. It's a choice. We are human beings, and we have been given the gift of choice and expression. But the universe is tolerant till some extent. After a period when you would be slowing down the process of life, you would be taken off it. And then you'll have to come back and struggle. And every time you don't learn a lesson, every time you resist, every time you create more chaos and difficulty, instead of finding the order within, it's going to get tougher. And trust me, I have struggled with this for 19 years to understand and share what I'm telling you. And it is not just this 19 years. I also have by now 880 lifetimes behind me, the ones I'm aware of, the ones I have witnessed. And what I'm sharing with you is the wisdom of all those many lifetimes. So pay attention. There are things in this universe that your belief or my belief is not going to change it. It's like you sit here and say, no, I believe an apple tree, if I pray to it, is going to give orange as a fruit. You may believe whatever, it's not going to happen. You might want to sit here and say, no, they're wrong. I can go reach the sun and touch it. I don't think it's that hot. It doesn't matter what you believe. You cannot even get close. You will be burnt. So please try and understand your belief system is actually of no consequence to the entirety of life. It will only make or break your life, your universe. It will help you progress with ease, joy, or grace if you are believing in the right things, or it will only create resistance, hurdle, struggle, and pain if you're going against the stream of life. When everything is working together, we call it health. When even one cell in our body decides to go against everyone else, we call it disease. So you are one cell in the whole of universe, and you may decide to go against it, but what you're causing is a disease in your own system. It will not affect the collective that much, to be honest, because we are not that important. So let's just stop taking ourselves seriously and let's be open and willing to learn more. You may say, I don't believe in evolution. Well, good for you, but you will eventually have to learn, and the universe will not allow you to escape this. The only problem is the more you resist, the more difficult it's going to get. You may believe that a tsunami can hit anyone else, and if I have my home in a tsunami area, and if the tsunami hits, every other house will get destroyed, but not mine. The tsunami has no power to affect my house on the seashore. You may believe whatever you want to believe. If the tsunami hits, which at some point will hit us if we do not do the right thing, and if we do not open to learn and receive and be teachable, when the tsunami hits, trust me, it will shatter your entire existence. I have gone through it, and I'm talking from experience. I'm not just doing yap. I am telling this because everyone deserves to grow in life, to evolve, to enjoy a comfortable life, to have a graceful existence, to enjoy the fruits of knowing, to be aware, to be conscious, to live a life that is like a vacation, to live a life of purpose, and to be of value and service to himself and the entire society. Everyone deserves it. If you want to go against it, it is good. Good for you, but it's not serving you. So please, stop being your own biggest enemy and start letting go of your ego and learn things. You can always hear something, apply it. If it doesn't work for you, discard it. I am trained in 72 different modalities of energy healing, metaphysical therapies. I've had mentors and teachers, either from this physical reality or the other reality. I was given a choice to choose what resonates with my heart and soul and what works for me. There are billions of possibilities, billions of teachers, billions of ways of learning. You can choose what is working for you, but you can't deny that growth should not happen. You can't deny certain laws. You believe in the law of karma or you don't believe in the law of karma. I didn't believe in the law of karma. I came from Iran, a country who believes in hell and heaven because of the imposed religion there. But the universe made me understand. Not only understand, teach it. Why? Because I had not learned, and it was a tough lesson. I don't want you to go through what I have been through. And this is why I am sharing this video. I'm sharing with you what matters. Your belief about universal laws does not matter. It won't change anything. It will only make your life more difficult. When you listen to something, understand the message. Don't take everything personally. It's not about the story. We human beings like stories. You know why? Because we are living an illusion. And every story has a essence or an energy of illusion. So it resonates with what we have chosen. But the whole idea is to drop this veil. And you can only do it if you're ready to do the deep work. You're ready to listen. You're ready to be open, receive everything, or observe and witness everything. Pick up what works for you. You don't have to pick up everything you hear. Maybe you need to dump this video. But don't start arguing about it. You don't have to waste your energy telling someone like me who doesn't even know you, who doesn't even care, that what I'm saying is garbage. Okay, it may be. Then walk away. Why are you wasting your time and energy? Stop doing things that are wasting your life force energy. It is too precious. Put that into achieving your dreams, your goals, doing something beneficial, being of service to the society. If you think my way or any other teacher's way of service is useless, go find a teacher that is good for you. Or you become an example and teach in a way that people will actually benefit. Maybe you're right. Maybe this stuff is nonsense. Then go find the right thing and bring it to people, instead of sitting here and ridiculing people. Please drop your need to continuously prove things to people, argue, get into conflict, battlefield, be open to criticism, understand the deeper meaning of life, understand yourself. Who are you? Why are you here? What are you doing? Is this serving you? Are you serving the consciousness? What are you doing with your life? How do you want to feel 10 years from now? Sit with yourself and understand these things. It's high time we all do that. Stay blessed. And in the next video, I'm going to share a process about inner child and how to understand where your gift was shut. Take care till the next time.